Hey there, Rivet family. Coach Morgan here. Going to go over Thursday's workout for you folks that have limited equipment. We have a version here, 20-minute AMRAP. We're working on some mostly gymnastic stuff with a little bit of jump rope in there as well. Get your heart rate up a little. We have each round starts with 5 strict pull-ups or ring rows. That's our pulling exercise. We're keeping it strict, going 5 reps there. Followed by 10 push-ups. That's our upper body pushing exercise today, 10 push-ups. Followed by 15 air squats, lower body push there, of course. And then finishing up each round on the jump rope. That's our kind of our cardio piece today. Doing either 30 double unders if you have your double unders down, or 60 single unders if that's your jam. Of course, as usual, if you kind of got your double unders, but not particularly efficient at them yet, maybe pick a lower number. 30 double unders should really take 30 seconds or less. So maybe practice your double unders to spend about 30 seconds or so there. So AMRAP 20, pull-ups or ring rows. If you don't have that, I'll show you. We can do some bent over rows there with a kettlebell, barbell, something like that. That's a good pulling exercise substitution. Push-ups. Do knee push-ups if you have to, or put your hands up onto a raised surface. You might have a kitchen chair or a countertop, or wherever you're working out. You can just raise your hands up off the floor a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier. Remember, we want to brace those abs, squeeze that butt, and ideally have a nice straight line through the hips and knees. Air squats, just make sure you're getting down to full depth and then standing all the way up to the knees and hips extend at the top of every rep. And then another thing about the jump rope, if you don't have a jump rope, or wherever you are, you can't do jump ropes, we can always replace these with jumping jacks. Is a pretty good substitution. I would say for 30 or 60, then maybe call out about 20 jumping jacks as a finish. So your rep scheme there would be 5, 10, 15, and 20 jumping jacks. Lots of different ways we can modify these workouts. You got to work with what you have, where you are. I know some of you have to be quiet or whatever it is, but get it done. Do the 20 minutes. Post your score on Wadhopper. Let us know how you did. Send us some pictures. Post a video. I hope you're keeping up. Please join us for a Zoom class if you can. And if you can't, I hope you're doing this workout on your own and getting it done. All right? Demo coming up. Okay, so if we can't do ring rows or we can't do pull-ups, we can do bent over rows for our pulling exercise. You may have a kettlebell, you may have a dumbbell, you can use an odd object of some sort. What we're looking for here is hinging at the hips, keeping the back nice and flat, grabbing onto our object. Should start on the floor up between the feet. We're just pulling those elbows straight up towards the ceiling and pulling the weight up into the chest. Right back down on the floor. Keeping that back nice and flat, retracting the shoulder blades at the top, kind of working mid and upper back muscles right there. Not exactly the same as a pull-up or a ring row, but very close. Very good substitution. Just pull it straight up, straight down. Nice, fairly heavy weight. Next, moving on there, push-ups. I always like to emphasize keeping a nice straight line through the hips and knees, all right? Hips and knees stay straight. We don't want the hips to sag. We don't want to stick the butt up in the air. We have a nice straight line through the hips. We're going all the way down to the floor. We're going all the way back up again, every single rep. Down and up. Use knees if you have to, or like I said earlier, put your hands up onto an elevated surface. Makes it a little bit easier. Air squats. You know the drill. I'm always talking about this in class. We want to start with the hips and knees straight, and ideally get those crease the hips down below the top of the knees at the bottom. Right? So we're going all the way down, bottom, standing all the way up, down and up. Squat low. It's the best way to do it. There you go, guys. Quick demonstration for you. Hope you have a great workout. Join us for a Zoom class if you can. If you can't, please get it done on your own. 20-minute AMRAP. Put your score into Wadhopper. Let us know how you did. All right? Talk to you tomorrow.